The following content has been generated with artificial intelligence under minimal human supervision. The data presented may contain errors or inaccuracies. The opinions expressed in this content do not necessarily reflect the vision, position, or values of Digi-all. We recommend verifying critical information with additional sources before making decisions based on this content.
Welcome to Digi-all Tech News. Today is Thursday, January 1st, 2026. I'm Kylie Brooks, and this is where technology becomes clear and engaging. AI's massive impact in 2025 brings both promise and concern, with hundreds of billions invested but mental health lawsuits and job losses mounting. Instagram's chief proposes a radical shift. Instead of labeling fake content, we should fingerprint real media. The intersection of AI and reincarnation sparks philosophical questions about consciousness and digital immortality. 5 AI paradoxes will define this year's tech landscape, from job displacement to energy consumption. A programmer has just 2 attempts left to unlock $800 million in Bitcoin before it's lost forever. Looking back at last year, AI didn't just evolve, it exploded. We're talking hundreds of billions in investments, but here's what really concerns me. The human cost. Mental health lawsuits are piling up, with families blaming chatbots like ChatGPT and Character.ai for teen suicides and adult delusions. Companies are scrambling to add parental controls and safety features, but experts warn we're just scratching the surface. And it's not just mental health. Amazon cut 14,000 jobs, Meta slashed 600 AI positions. Under Trump's second term, AI became a political chess piece. Nvidia's CEO is in his inner circle, and AI chips are bargaining chips in trade wars with China. Trump's pushing to slash regulations and block state-level AI rules, which has accountability advocates worried. The money's flowing, $7 trillion projected for data centers by 2030, but investors are getting nervous about when they'll actually see returns. Here's the thing though, we're expecting real productivity dashboards this year, so we'll finally see if AI delivers on its promises or if we're in a bubble. Yesterday, Instagram's Adam Mosseri dropped a bombshell that honestly makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Instead of trying to label every piece of fake content, which Meta admits they're failing at, he suggests we flip the script and fingerprint real media instead. His proposal? Camera manufacturers should cryptographically sign images the moment they're captured, creating a chain of custody for authentic content. It's a clever solution to an impossible problem. AI detection tools are becoming unreliable, and watermarks are too easy to remove. But here's the controversial part. Mosseri also told photographers and creators to stop posting polished, perfect images. He literally said, the era of polished square photos is over. Instead, share raw, unflattering images to prove you're human in this AI-saturated world. It's a strange new reality where imperfection becomes the badge of authenticity. The big question is whether camera companies will actually implement this, and whether it shifts too much responsibility away from platforms like Meta. This one's fascinating from a philosophical standpoint. A Forbes piece yesterday explored person-to-AI reincarnation, the idea that consciousness or identity could transfer into an AI system after death. It connects to transhumanism's ultimate goal, defeating death through mind uploading. The concept treats the brain like hardware, and the mind like software that could theoretically be copied into what they call mind files or digital clones. Now, I'm not saying this is happening tomorrow, but people are already using generative AI to simulate conversations with this concept in mind, exploring what it would mean, what would be lost, what would remain. There's even discussion of AI-to-person reincarnation, which gets really wild. The article suggests this might bring mental calmness to some people, similar to traditional reincarnation beliefs. Whether you find this comforting or deeply unsettling probably says a lot about how you view consciousness itself. Either way, it's the kind of question that'll define our relationship with AI as these systems become more sophisticated. The World Economic Forum published a reality check a couple of days ago. 5 paradoxes that'll shape AI this year. First, jobs. AI might kill 92 million roles, but create 170 million new ones by 2030, netting 78 million jobs. Skills like analytical thinking and resilience will matter more than ever. Second, productivity. Here's the catch. AI often causes productivity to drop initially, what they call the J-curve effect, because workflows get disrupted before they improve. In knowledge work, 95% of companies report no benefits yet, with AI creating what they call work slop that needs human oversight. Third, AI slop itself. We're drowning in synthetic content, 8 million deepfakes expected last year alone, which paradoxically could make genuine human-created content more valuable. Fourth, Gen Z. Nearly half use AI weekly, but 41% are anxious about losing critical thinking skills and the environmental impact. Entry-level jobs are disappearing as AI agents handle junior tasks, and some young people are even using AI to make major life decisions, which is concerning. Fifth, energy. AI could double data center power use by 2030, but it can also optimize renewable grids and efficiencies. The challenge is balancing both. These aren't problems with easy answers. They're tensions we'll have to navigate carefully. And finally, a story that'll make your stomach turn if you've ever forgotten a password. Stefan Thomas received 7,000 bitcoins back in 2011 for making an explainer video about cryptocurrency. At the time, worth less than $7,000. Today, $800 million. The catch? He stored the keys on an IronKey S200, a military-grade encrypted device that self-destructs after 10 failed password attempts. He's already failed 8 times. He has 2 tries left. A cybersecurity firm called Unciphered claims they've cracked the IronKey and can recover his fortune. They demonstrated it for Wired, successfully breaking into a test device in just 1 day. But here's the twist. Thomas turned them down. He's working with a different team of experts and isn't free to switch. Previous collaborators haven't made progress, and one told Wired he needs upfront payment to even try. Meanwhile, the IronKey sits in a Swiss vault, tantalizingly close but completely inaccessible. Thomas has made peace with potentially losing everything, which honestly might be the only way to stay sane. This highlights a broader crypto problem. About 20% of all Bitcoin is permanently lost due to inaccessible keys. It's digital gold locked in vaults no one can open. From AI's growing pains to locked Bitcoin fortunes, technology keeps us on our toes. We'll keep tracking these stories as they unfold. Thank you for staying informed with Digi-all Tech News. We'll be back with more updates as they develop.